Like and subscribe on the way in the door, people. Today, I want to talk about someone who truly never cheated the game. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. So I was scrolling through Facebook and I came across a post, and it was talking about Tyronn Lue telling how Jordan pretty much played his last season as a Wizard on one leg. You know, he got injured in that first season and was never the same. And, during that second season, if you know, he was pretty much getting his fluid drained from his knee after each game. Yet, he played all 82 games. That, people, is called never cheating the game. But let's go back before then. First of all, for those of you who know the story, you know that, and I'm paraphrasing, I would have to go back and look at the exact details. But basically, Michael Jordan decided to play with the Wizards under the assumption that he would be able to return to his job as a part-time owner. And as we all know, that did not pan out. However, here's something else. If any of you have seen, I think it's an interview with Metta World Peace on Club Shay Shay. Metta World Peace talks about breaking Jordan's ribs right before he returned to the Wizards. Really quick, I'm gonna paraphrase this story because I just think this story shows, another example of Michael Jordan's greatness and never cheating the game. So they were playing pickup ball. Metta World Peace was fighting for position with Jordan. He threw an elbow back, cracked Jordan's ribs. Jordan grabs is holding his side. However, Jordan does not go out the game. In fact, Jordan continues to play, comes down, and hits the game winner. And I believe Metta World Peace talks about that it was very similar to how he ended the 98 finals. But anyway, Jordan hits the game winner and says something to the effect, "That's why I make the big bucks." After getting his ribs cracked. Now, the interesting thing about that is Metta World Peace, also known as Ron Artest, goes on to say how he felt so bad because he felt like it slowed Jordan's, getting back into basketball shape for the upcoming season, for his first season with the Wizards. And and then I feel like that's another thing that people don't know is like Jordan had this cracked rib, that he had to deal with before coming into the season. So he couldn't, train because, Ron Artest said before that cracked rib, like Jordan was killing, pretty much like he was the same Jordan he's always been. But anyway, so he comes into that first season. And then we know he gets the knee injury the first season. So the whole second season, this guy is pretty much playing on one leg. Now, I don't have to ask this question, but I will. Can any of you picture LeBron James playing, well, first of all, we can't picture him playing all 82 games anyway. I'm pretty sure he's only done that once, maybe twice in his career. But picture him playing all 80, picture him playing 50 games in a scenario where he is having to have his knee drained after each game. Can you imagine that? I'm sure we all know the answer to that. But Jordan at age 40, all 82 games. People, that is called never cheating the game. That is called being the veteran player and setting an example for the younger players on the team. But even more importantly than that, That is just who Michael Jordan was. It's just who he was. And, you know, a bit psychotic competitively, but someone who truly loved the game of basketball. And I'm gonna do a video on this because, you know, I just feel the need to say stuff that I feel like a lot of these sports analysts, and I get it, you know, they're paid to pretty much talk greatly about the NBA and the product. And, you know, however, I'm going to do a video on, because I don't care what anybody says. These players today do not have the same competitive edge of players from the past. You can try to explain it however you want. It's just not the case. I'm going to do a video on that. But anyway, I just wanted to do this video, like I said, after seeing that post, you know, about Tyronn Lue talking about Jordan playing all 82 games, age 40, as a Washington Wizard, one leg, you know, having his knee drained after each game. You know, to me, that's just amazing. And to me, that is the definition of never cheating the game. And one more thing. And through all this, you know, Jordan averaged 20 points as a Washington Wizard, his career average. Now, that's you know, which would have been much higher without the injuries. But here's another interesting thing, is that first season, before the injury, every week that passed, Jordan was getting better and better. By the time that injury happened, I think that last week or two up until the injury, he was averaging like 27 points per game on maybe 47% shooting, somewhere. He was getting back to the old Jordan. Now, obviously, you can't get the athleticism back. You know, he wasn't going to be jumping from the free throw line. But, you know, Jordan just knew the game of basketball. And again, you know, that for those of you who saw my Larry Bird video talking about how, you know, athleticism in basketball is the cherry on top. But you do not have to be athletic to win. And so, you know, Jordan as a Wizard, you know, he was a veteran, and he still understood how to score even without having that same athleticism. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did Michael Jordan cheat the game, or was Michael Jordan the definition of not cheating the game? Let me know what you think. You guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. All right.